Sorry, I'll try harder.
Hello. Hey, girl. How you
Tonight's
doing?
topic,
Happy Monday.
Mukbangs, Pinky Doll, and Nick Avocado.
I'm glad
Lessons
that you're
we
doing
didn't
good and
know
had a
we
good
needed.
weekend. We're going to touch on the subject of mukbangs and Pinky Doll, and I'm also going to go on look into Nick Acosta as well, because there's some things about mukbangs that needs to be addressed because Pinky Doll got sick. So I think it's a good idea we discuss it. Okay? All right, stay tuned. Hey, y'all, what's up? Hey, listen, I'm really, y'all know me. I'm really not trying to make y'all be like, have this be a long video, but we got to talk about some things, y'all. And we're going to start off by, this is going to be about mukbangs, the dangers of mukbangs, Pinky Doll, and what she suffered from in Nick. Because if y'all remember who Nick is a mukbanger who his weight changed. And what he did was Nick went quiet. He produced a lot of videos we didn't know. And Nick revealed himself, not only to be a master manipulator, that's just Nick, but also to be, he had lost the weight. And he said it was because of his health. So what we're going to do, we're going to briefly look over this article to see exactly why the dietitians are worried about mukbangs. We're going to look at Nick very quickly, but this is really about Pinky Doll and what she's going through right now, because Pinky Doll said that hers also came from substance abuse. Now, I don't know what substances that Pinky Doll was using that would have put her in a position to have her there, but we're going to look into that and see, and we can make guesses together, because, you know, on our channel, we don't talk about people in degrading ways. We use the facts and we summarize and we figure that shit out. So Inspector Gadget. So let's get started, guys, because I also have another video I want to talk to y'all about. Because there's some topics that are on my mind, and I'm gonna make a brief summary of those as well, so those are things that make me go y'all know how I am. So let's go. So this is, with mukbangs increasing in popularity, dietitians worry about this internet trend. A man records himself eating fast food surrounded by piles of cheeseburgers, fish sandwiches, chicken nuggets, hash browns, and fries, and by copious amounts of sauce. The sound of chewing is heightened for the audience, ASMR, making it the focal point of the video. This isn't a typical meal size for one person, but with nearly 5.8 million views, it's clear that it is getting attention, and it is called mukbang video. So, what the question is, why are mukbangs popular? And this CNN article is covering that. So let's take a look at it, because you know, in this world that we live in, everyone has a fetish for something. Okay, we all have things that we will sit and watch. We've done a fetish video. Okay, so let's look at mukbangs. Okay, you want to know what fetish? Go back. Why are mukbangs popular? The word mukbangs began to see a rise in YouTube searches in the beginning of 2015, according to Google Trend, but it hasn't stopped climbing. But far from the platform word searches, the word peaked at the start of the global coronavirus pandemic in March of 2020. Y'all, my tongue is not working today. This could be due to viewers watching for some social connections, as if they were sitting across the table from the mukbang creator, which I watch it because it's like I get to live through the mukbanger, if you want me to tell you the truth. Kenna, a mukbang creator who has been posting videos since October and already has over 1 million followers, says her most viewed videos often feature her eating foods that create ASMR-like sounds. You know, sounds. Remember what we were talking about? Kenna was introduced to the world of mukbangs about 8 years ago as a viewer. She now records about 3 to 5 videos a week, often recording herself in a car trying a wide display of different menu items from popular restaurant chains in her home, eating meals that she has cooked. Sometimes she gets experimental with unusual foods such as candy-coated pizza or candy-coated hot dogs to provide a crisp crunch for the mic. So it's about the ASMR. Now let's get to why dietitians are concerned about mukbang. In turn is a January 2020 study that analyzed over 5,000 mukbang videos on YouTube found that those that were the unhealthiest, showing someone overeating in a shorter amount of time or eating excessively spicy or irritating foods, like that lady who do the crab legs and she's swelling up, her hands and feet are swelling up, that could cause discomfort or harm, were watched significantly more than the less extreme videos. My initial reaction was like, wow, that's a lot of food to eat in one sitting, said DeRocha, who is also a spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition. The foods are often not exactly the most nutrition dense or healthy. Of course, we're American. Why would we do that? I'm American. Of course, I like to sit down and eat a whole pizza by myself. Derisha said she's concerned about that more extreme videos could encourage some viewers to overeat and certain foods or fail to eat the various nutrients their bodies need, which is what we're going to talk about. A person with a restrictive eating disorder could use the videos to fulfill the sense of eating without eating any food. Myself, because I watch my calories, but I sit there and watch a person eat a whole KFC box. I think it is almost voyeuristic in a way, almost romanticizing what would be like to consume a large amount of food. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes of it. I feel like people probably should just use it for entertainment and shouldn't really take it too seriously, because at the end of the day, it's just social media. Social media isn't necessarily real, so you can't really believe everything you see. So listen, guys, now we're going to go ahead and go into Pinky Doll, because this is about Pinky Doll and what she's going through. So we're going to pull a People article on Pinky Doll, okay? This looks like here, it said that Pinky started suffering in November of 2025. Can y'all see me because the lighting? Hold on. So guys, it looks like Pinky started, like I said, she started suffering in November. There's an article that I found, and this was in January. So they've been having an eye on her for a minute, and it said she's getting candid about her health issues, and it came from her kidneys. Throughout the end of November and the month of December, she was notably absent. She wasn't posting. On December 29th, her name is Fedha, F-E-D-H-A, Sinon, posted a video to her account delivering a sombering update on her health. She said, and it was called, signed by Pinky Doll Management, she had been admitted to a hospital in Orlando while on a family vacation as a precautionary measure. She had experienced a high fever and symptoms related to a kidney episode, including migraines, nausea, lightheadedness, and back pains, and was receiving medical care and is being closely monitored by professionals. She also revealed that the scare with her kidneys had been her 5th time experiencing an episode like this. She said the doctors were very clear. If I want more time, I have to change my habits now. She wrote, she will be going vegetarian, as well as committing to exercise and letting go of alcohol and junk food. She also shared that one day she may be in need of a kidney transplant. She said, I'm not doing this to scare no one, she said, and this is beautiful what she said. I'm doing this because it's real. I've been dealing with my kidney episodes. Doctors say my kidneys, they barely work. Y'all know she got that thick accent. Let me see if I can get her. As she went on, she described the hurt of watching her young son witness her pain. So she said, I wish I didn't pick up bad habits so young. I have to help my family and make all these bad choices that affect me today. But wishing doesn't change the damage today. She has 2 million followers on TikTok and over 30,000 on Instagram. She said, when you're feeling young and healthy, you think you're untouchable. But everything you're doing today, don't wait 20 years. It can affect you. Sometimes they come fast and sometimes they come brutal. Drugs, alcohol, careless living. It don't seem so dangerous when you're young until one day you sit up on a hospital bed praying for a second chance. And she said, make better choices. Take care of yourself while you still can. Okay? We're going to look and see what happened because she did go back. And then we're going to go ahead to look at Nick in video 2. So stay here with me, guys. This is just us touching bases on Pinky, because I think it's important that we do this. And I like what she's doing. So let's keep Pinky lifted in prayers. Stay tuned for videos too, okay? Because like she said, this was for her family, okay?